Hello everyone, this is Day9 and I'm going to be talking about improvements that I would like to see in future WWE 2K games. Let's get this rolling. Alrighty, quick little thing about the jukebox here. In the entrance track section, you know what we're not allowed to do? We're not allowed to listen to tag team themes, except for the themes that, are applied to those that don't have a singles theme. I would like to hear the other side in the menu. That'd be amazing. Instead, we got like 7 different John Cena slots with the same theme song. We don't need that. What we do need, however, is to be able to use the songs from the soundtrack for our custom wrestlers. We were able to do that in 2K22, and I do not know why they took out that feature for this game. It was a neat feature. I would like to see it again. Oh boy, AI sliders. Now, I have watched too many AI matches to know exactly what they're gonna do and when they're gonna do it. Unfortunately for 2K, it did not take me that many AI matches to figure that out because it's predictable. We need sliders that actually make these matches different. I know the individual wrestler sliders are a thing, but maybe there needs to be more of those. For hardcore wrestlers, for cheap wrestlers, etc., etc. Match Creator. My biggest problem with Match Creator is that it's not as free as I would like it to be. I would like to be able to do more with it. For example, in this game, by default, you cannot do a 6-man tables match, a regular 6-man tables match. You can do a tables tag match, but you can't do a 6-man tables match. I'd like to be able to do that. I would also be able to do an 8-man tables match, an 8-man Hell in a Cell, an 8-man Elimination Chamber. I would love to be able to do things like that. Maybe even a Tornado Elimination Chamber match. I miss those matches. I don't know why they removed it. Also, why is this menu here when I can't do anything with it in any match I want to? It's just taunting me. Do something about it, please. You know what makes me mad about 2K games every year? When they remove things that they do not need to remove. Their big selling points is to sell these games as big games with a lot of content in them. Why do you keep removing arenas from past games? The same way we can have a lot of wrestlers, we can have a lot of arenas. That way everyone's satisfied. Stop removing these arenas. I'm gonna be especially mad if they remove a lot of the arenas from this game, because I'm a huge Ruthless Aggression mark and I love those arenas. Stop removing them, just add on to them. Seriously. This one matters to me the most, I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's talk about the mode that has been keeping my channel alive for the last year. Let's talk about tournament mode. What exactly happened to this mode in 2K22 and beyond? Why can't I do things, like in this game specifically, why can't I have custom matches work? Look at that, extreme rules. I picked a First Blood match, I created a First Blood match. And while we're at it, let's just cover the second point here. Why can't I select custom attires for in-game wrestlers? This should not be a problem. This is a dumb problem to be having. It needs to stop. So I can go to a John Cena, well, not that one. I can go to a John Cena and it displays their attires perfectly fine, anyone in-game. I could also go to a custom wrestler and it displays their attires perfectly fine. But I can't go to an in-game wrestler and select custom attires on them. It makes no sense. And I guess we're gonna also show off the fact that custom matches don't work. I don't get it. This mode is not only outdated, it is broken. We need things like more than 8 people in a tournament. We need matches to actually work, because watch this. First Blood not on. What is going on with that? That needs to be fixed. Also, I didn't really cover it in the footage, but Iron Man matches absolutely suck because they don't have the sudden death rule. So whenever there's a tie, you know what it does? It makes you start over. That's awful. They need to fix that. Jumping straight into universe mode, why can we not remove historical stats? Why can't we do that every time we start a new universe mode? It bothers me a lot seeing the times earned in the universe mixed in with real life. I don't like it. It needs to go for the sake of those wanting to use old championships and stuff, but not wanting in real life stats in there. Two things. I'd like to be able to see the actual dates on the calendar. That way I can get a better idea of where I put what show and when's what taking place. And here's the second. I'd like to be able to place PLEs wherever I want to, so I can have something like New Year's Revolution actually take place on the 1st, or, day one for those people. Taboo Tuesday, things like that, just wherever I want to place them, it'd be great. And I didn't exactly mention this before because I was so caught up in the dates and the PLE placement, but can we get a better layout for Universe in general? We've been rocking the same layout since 2K17. I've had enough. Let's get something different. And I'm reverting to 2K15 because this is probably the most unique looking universe layout in the series. And I think they reused it a little bit for 2K16 as well. Also, we got things like the story collection in this game. This is cool. While I would like these things to randomly happen, it's cool to know that there was a lot of this just in this game, just in 2K15 in universe mode, to make things unique. It's kind of sad that we don't have things like this in our current universe mode. Like this, we got what-if storylines. Like this was a Tenkaichi game. What's going on here? Why didn't we expand upon this? Another mainstay on my channel as a part of the tournament series, custom referees. I should not have to rely on a glitch to have a custom referee to match my custom show and arena. I should also not have to resort to using the world-class referee whenever I want a referee with no logos on it, or the Japan Circuit or WCW referee. I should not have to resort to using those. Custom referees should have been a thing for a while now. Please. And while we're at it, while we're in Create a Show, why have we been stuck with these same matchup screens, graphics in general? Why have we been stuck with these? The most they did, I think, in 2K22 was add different color variants that we can't even choose the color of. So you either like the colors that they give you, or you don't. We need more. We need more general, matchup screens and stuff. We need to be able to at least change the color of some of these, because, good God, why did they choose the colors that they chose for some of these? Really? Hey, this can partially apply to the last one. We should be able to import new types of images. We should be able to import GIFs. We should be able to import videos. Those two things would expand creation so much more, specifically in Create an Arena and Create a Show. Having our own Minitrons, having our own match transitions, our own matchup screens, a whole bunch of things that would just expand the creation suite a hell of a lot more. And we can upload those to community creations too, and we'll have even more accurate in real life arenas. That'd be so cool. Alrighty, let's talk about Showcase. I hate this mode. I hate this mode with a burning passion. We can watch all of this stuff on Peacock or the network if you're lucky enough to live anywhere else but the US. I don't need to be reliving these feuds. Especially with the new slingshot technology that has us watch the dang match mid-match. Why? But if it has to stay, can we at least do it like this game that I'm going back to? Guys, I'm sorry. Oh brother, 2K15 again. Yes, 3 different stories in this game. The ones that I'm highlighting right now. You can have 3 different feuds in one game. Unfortunately, it was in a worse game. We need more of this to add more variety to the content that we get from the story. Please, 2K25. Oh, this is cool. Let's go ahead and download this real quick. That's the next topic. But whenever I come across these attire packs, I love them because I always download them every time I have a wrestler that I want multiple versions of. You know what I don't like about having to download these attire packs for? Whenever this happens. Every time I come across one of those attire packs, I have to make duplicates of the same wrestler. Why are we still at a 2 attire limit for custom superstars? Why are we still there? 2K14 has 4 attire slots for each custom wrestler. What are we doing here? Why have we not evolved from that by now? We're at 2K23, about to be 2K24. We should be at more than 4 attire slots at this point. This is insane. And you saw how I couldn't download that attire pack before, right? Take a look at this. If I were able to download that CM Punk attire pack, I would have probably reached the logo limit. Because you're able to reach that limit before you reach the maximum amount of created superstars. That should not be a thing that you're able to do. This logo limit needs to increase dramatically. I'm not even going to talk about the custom superstar limit because I personally haven't reached that, but I'm sure people have, and I'm sure they would make that complaint, and I really wouldn't blame them. Increase the logo limit, please. And finally, you see this mess right here? This is a 4-way tornado tag backstage brawl. You can't do this in the normal game. Yeah, I mean, you kind of can with the help of community creations. Cross-platform community creations, the best thing that they introduced in the series. I am showing you now that it's clearly possible to get 8 people backstage, but we aren't able to have this match normally. I don't understand what's going on. Now, I understand that there would be camera issues like crazy, but just split screen the damn thing. I don't care if we have like 4 split screens, just do that. That'd be a simple fix in my eyes, honestly. There's no reason for backstage brawls to be limited to 1v1s. That needs to expand in the future. And that'll be all from me. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this video. If you want to hear more of my voice ranting about what I want from future games that I play, please just leave it down in the comments. Like and subscribe if you want. I run a tournament series almost every Sunday, so join that whenever y'all would like to. It's every Sunday night at 9 EST, and that's pretty much everything. See y'all later.